some time in Ayia Napa. Of course it is November, and unlike Paphos, Ayia Napa closes down pretty much. So even your mainstays like the Subway and Burger King are actually all closed. Some of this is a big fountain area in Napa. Came once with our little dog in the more summertime. It was about 40 degrees and the dog was suffering from the heat, so we put her in here for a little swim. Cooled her down, she enjoyed it. None of the fountains are on winter time. It's the 24th of November and it's 12:50, so around lunchtime. Obviously Ayia Napa is a very different place in the summertime to as it is in the winter time. It's a hotspot for beaches, clubs, music, bars and restaurants. This monastery area is actually right in the middle of Ayia Napa. People are often surprised that there are quiet, peaceful areas in a town like Ayia Napa. Again, due to normally you'd be able to go in here and walk around and have a look round, but it looks like possibly due to COVID that the place is closed. Put the courtyard in there. Which is a shame. Especially when it's warm. When it's very warm, these courtyards that are normally open, you can go sit in the shade. It's quiet, it's peaceful. The future museum at the monastery of Ayia, so they're going to build a museum here, evidently. Yeah. Come back and see that one day. Still in the monastery grounds. As I say, unfortunately everything's closed, even the monastery. Yep, Hard Rock Cafe over there. The street running up here is the main street. It's known as Main Street Ayia Napa, and it leads on to where you can see the shop in orange, and then that goes and turns down into Ayia Napa's notorious Bar Street. So we'll go have a look there. So we have the back of the monastery and one of the famous open air square bar, open air venues, giant speakers and lights pumping out. Circus Square. Quick look. Elements Bar and Lounge. So the price list there. A litre bottle of Grey Goose, €90, I suppose. If there's a few of you, it might make sense. black and white. A big difference to Paphos' Bar Street. This is relatively, to say it's all closed, it's relatively neat and tidy. Whereas, of course, in Paphos, it looks like a bomb site, and I mean literally a bomb site. Somebody's left the machine on there by accident. Hollywood Boulevard, Club Shuffle. A lot of the clubs in Ayia Napa don't even open till 1 o'clock in the morning, 2 o'clock in the morning, and they finish at, or close should I say, 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock in the morning. No, these places heavily themed. The Titanic, the big gash in its side. Now coming up to the famous Bedrock Inn with a heavy Flintstones theme. And again, in fact, in the summer they have girls dressed in the little leather fur bikinis, and the guys with the fur things across their chests. They actually have some vehicles that are foot powered. That isn't one of them, that's a static display. People get the photographs taken in there. But they fly around the streets in it to advertise the place. Oh. Again, all these little ones. I know my brother Nick, when he was here with his kids, they loved Pirates Dance Bar. The children, which were quite young at the time, his kids probably about 8 or 9, were well looked after by the staff. And again, inside there they all swing round on string and ropes and fly around, and it's much like a pirate ship. Again, people having work done on their bars. I mean, obviously, if you come to Ayia Napa and you're not into the club and bar scene, then you don't have to. You don't have to come. You don't have to even venture onto Bar Street on a night. If you don't like rowdiness, loud music, booming bass, and kids generally acting like kids, stag parties, hen nights, you name it. It goes on. At the bottom end of Bar Street are some quieter, more traditional kind of pubs, tavernas, that are more to, I'd say, the more mature people's liking. Lineker's Bar, Toga Toga Strip Club. So again, still on Bar Street, Paddy's Inn. It's got an Irish bar with traditional Irish music. So we're getting away a little bit from the basement and drum and bass and the house scenes, and discotheque, pheromones bar. Yep, still walking down Bar Street. Two very noisy venue. Taser's Bar. We're going to get the idea. Babes and beer. Lovely. And next door, a tiny place, but makes so much noise. And it makes so much noise until about 5 o'clock in the morning. And that is Senior Frogs. Senior Frogs? God knows why. So Senior Frogs, and you go, well, how does he know this place doesn't close till 4:30, 5 o'clock in the morning? Well, once I had the unfortunate experience of staying in these apartments, which are no more than 25 metres, 25 yards away from Senior Frogs. And if you think you could sleep, no, not a chance. Finally we get down to the more, what you might call civilised. Sorry about the noise. But this is a Scottish bar. Again, all drinks and cocktails, $2.50, etc. Over the other side is Taffy's bar. We've got a Welsh bar, got a snooker hall, and a few little restaurants. It carries on for a little bit, but that's kind of Bar Street. So there we go. And down at the bottom end, Ayia Napa, if you walk towards the beach, the beach is just at the bottom of this road here, is the Luna Park, the amusement park for Ayia Napa. Like a small version of Blackpool Pleasure Beach if you're from the UK, or a place like that. Of course, again, all closed up for the winter. Slingshot. Yeah, been on that. Ghost trains. That kind of thing. Bungee jump. Roller coasters. It's not a big park. Got some kiddies rides, and for the thrill seekers, some more exciting rides. Not done a bungee jump. Don't fancy hanging upside down by my ankles at all. Again, this place generally opens on an evening. Little slingshot bar for snacks and things. So that's the little Luna Park of Ayia Napa. So down at Ayia Napa Harbour, it's quite a small place really, is Ayia Napa, it's not huge. Everything's easily walkable, and as you can see, they're all ready for Christmas, which is, to me, it's quite unusual for Cyprus, because they don't normally go Christmas until Christmas, if you know what I mean. Whereas in UK, Christmas starts September. Here, normally Christmas doesn't start until 20th of December, and because they have proper traditional Christmas doesn't finish really until about the 12th of January, 10th of January, something like that here. They count the days of Christmas from the 25th of December anyway. So, but it's nice to see. As I said, there's not many people here, but obviously going to quite a lot of effort. And just down here we've got the little harbour and the beaches. Of course, Ayia Napa renowned for its golden sandy beaches. I'll just take a little walk to the harbour. Beautiful day. A little look. The black pearls in. Across all down the back there are the beaches, miles of beaches. So the seafood restaurants down on the harbour here, kind of both ways. Seafood restaurants. In the summertime, these places would be heaving, absolutely busy. Long seafront walk up front there towards Fig Tree Bay. Again, some of the nice beaches up there. And there we go. Ayia Napa.